Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday, welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here. Shadow Mage, and Nobu, and Josh, and Sage, and Nerf, and any lurkers. It's really good to have you here. And yeah, we all started farting early, and Sage, I appreciate the pinned comment. It was certainly a decision I made. But yeah, we're going to... Well, give me a second. My headphone cable keeps getting trapped underneath the wheel of my chair because I've got a rolly chair. But yeah, we're gonna Apico because that's what today's about. Today's about vibes. There we go. And let's... So between streams, I did a few things. Nothing big. Mostly just making a bit more money. And I also bought the jukebox, which has the advantage that it gives me... It basically means there's always some music about. Am I Nerf? I don't mean to be. Can anybody else hear me? Okay. Looks like it's on Nerf's end. I was scared. Okay, neat, Nerf, thank you. Anyway, I don't actually have a plan for today in-game. I do want to restore the the vibrant bee. And the worker bee, I suppose. But my issue at the moment is... that most of what I need to do is working on these three bees, which all like a hot environment, which I can't replicate here at the moment. So I think I'm going to have to set up some hives on the swampy island. The only real option. Sage, how dare you be so wonderful? No, literally, how dare you? It's illegal. Man, Sage, if only I had a finger guns emote you could use. So I just noticed this. Right over here. And there's no way to zoom in. I think that's the ship's lifesaver. But it also, because the pixel art, just looks like a real fat-faced fox. And I kind of love it. Look at him. He's got his little snout in the middle. He's got his little slanty eyes. And he's got the ears. And he's just big floof all around that. Yeah, let's check the board as well. So, I need Calidus infusion to finish the quest for Skipper. I need a verdant bee with a tropical climate to satisfy Barnaby. But I don't know how to do that. And I need a verdant bee with unstable stability to satisfy Benjamin. I don't know how to do any of these things, chat. Oh yeah, I also upgraded my ship. So I got the cargo ship, which just like has stuff in it as well. Wait a second, I've got a fiery bee, and I didn't even do anything with it? I must explore this bee. Oh yeah, I also bought another backpack because you know, you can carry multiple backpacks. Oh my god. I could fill all of these slots up with backpacks. Can I put a backpack inside a backpack? I have many questions. Snow Lover and Grumpy. God, if that isn't just me every winter. Okay, you cannot put a backpack inside a backpack. I had a thought, and then I didn't. Akai Tori, thank you very much for the follow. That is massively appreciated. Soup! Hell yeah, Sage. Soup is like the definition of good vibes. Yeah, it's great to have you here, Akaitori. I made the news. Is this for the worker bee? We're in business now. Booming worker bee populations cause a spike in profit margins. Industry leaders praise the efforts of local legend Peeg. They're all right in our books. So I've got a bookshelf here. Yeah, and I can put that in there. At some point I'm going to try to like fill up that bookshelf, but... Can I assume you're a fan of this game, Akaitori? I know a lot of people who just like find this game and immediately decide it's their thing. And by I know a lot of people, I mean it's me, I'm the people. Let's grab a Muggy Bee. I'd like to do a Muggy Bee and a Murky Bee. I've got enough of these to microscope them all. Oh no, Sage. What? Why won't you be able to get it? Yeah, Birdie, we've also had a very hot weekend. Okay, so now we know a lot about... species loves rain. It prefers a tropical climate. It's active during the day by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay. And the Muggy Bee and the Misty Bee can make a Hermit Bee. The Muggy Bee and the Vibrant Bee can make a Worker Bee. So I don't need to do that. But Muggy and Misty will get me a Hermit Bee. So let's see if I can do that. Yeah, that's unfortunately very broke, Sage, because you are very hot. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm just collecting all the dang honeycomb, which is good because I need honeycomb to make hives. Since I'm trying to breed specific bees, I think I'm going to make a swarm. 15 infused wood planks, 15 logs, not infused. Okay. I've got... They're not infused, but I've got a lot of planks here. Have those. Do I have logs anywhere? Not there. One day I'll organize these. Today is not that day. Wait! I got all the infused planks I need. That solved my problem handily. Sage. You cannot speak to a certain kind of person, which is to say me, about gazpacho, without us thinking of the gazpacho from Red Dwarf. And then on the other hand, I suspect a lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about when I mention Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is a very funny British sci-fi series. There was a TV show, there was a book. I've only ever listened to the audiobook, but it's very good. Ooh. Yeah, I've never seen the TV show, but I've heard that it's very good. Literally, anytime anybody says the word gazpacho, my brain goes, oh, like in Red Dwarf. You. The solitary bee thing isn't working out. Ready to build a habitat. I knew you'd be a great helper. Different solitary bee species have different preferences. So you can use that knowledge to build them a habitat they'll just love to hang out in. After that, make sure you keep it stocked with goodies and the bees will do all the rest. They might even leave you little gifts. Not cash though, I'm afraid. Well then, what's the point? I'm only here for the money. It is old enough that I don't think David Tennant could have been in it. It was like an 80s show, Sage. I am not Mrs. Gazpacho. I can at least confirm that for you. I mean, it might have been David Tennant. Yeah, the muggy bee at least is not an angry bee. So I don't need... I think it's the murky bee that's all grumpified. But I need to look at more of them, so... Let's try to find a murky beehive, just that I can get more murky bees to study. Stitch also cute. I'm glad I spent, like, a lot of money. Thank you for the dude, Stitch. I'm glad I spent a lot of money on getting that jukebox, because it's nice having music. Smoker. I forget what the forge is for. But it's probably for something. They like lots of different kinds of flowers to calm them down. Honey rose should work. Oh, poop. I didn't even produce anything yet. What's the time? Oh, it's quite early, so... Okay, but she's active at night. That's interesting. It's interesting, because I don't think either the Muggy Bee or the Misty Bee is active at night, as a general rule. No. Huh. Very curious. Yeah, Sage, that's because you're neurodivergent. We all are. Man, the 2 a.m. energy is the worst. Ugh, I wish there was a way to just take one item. And you know what? Maybe there is, but I don't know it. And I need to know it in order to make it work. Did that smoke not calm you down? It did not. That was bad smoke for calming down. At least Swarm Horse is good. What, Shadow Mage? I'm excited to hear. Whoa, it just sorted all of my stuff, and I'm not 100% happy with that. That is no bueno. I just want to take one item, please. Heck, Shadow Mage, how dare you? But also you. Ah, that made you calm down. Gave me a Murky Bee. Exactly who I'm looking for. Gosh dang it, I got so hard. How dare you, Shadow Mage. Okay, got about a minute left on that guy. Look for more Murky Bees. Just to study him. Shadow Mage, just so you know, if you don't stop that, I am going to cry, and it will be your fault. Okay, so I've got some flowers here. No, that's an oak. Okay, that's enough to get started on with Murky. Okay.
And that's a pig! So cute.
Also you, Nikki, heck. We'll snuggle back. Thank you, Stitch. Oh, I love that. I think that is my favorite. My favorite of the Us. I say that, but I like all of them. It happened, undiscovered bee. You really do. Hermit bee. It said in ages past, the Hive Mother blessed the struggling islanders of the archipelago with the bee, heralding a new era of prosperity and peace. The hermit bee is an exceptionally rare example of these prehistoric bees. Okay, so the hermit bee and the domesticated bee can give me the prolific bee, and hermit bee and twilight bee can give me chaotic bee, but I don't know how to get any of those. Well, this is exciting. Summer, thank you for the Starstorm. Okay, so this is exciting. And I can use some of my royal jelly to get more of these hermit bees with much higher probability. Summer, I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Because I know you weren't feeling great yesterday. Was it yesterday or Friday? I think both, actually. It's even more sad. The Summer deserves to feel good all the time. Well, a bit better is better than a bit worse. Yes. Those were some words I said. Discovered so many heckin' bees. Can I buy from you again? I can buy bees. I can also buy treated frames. Which, given the effort it takes to make them, is probably worth doing. Yeah. And since it's easy enough to make Apicola, if I need more money, I think it's worth buying those frames when they're available. Yeah. I wanted to study the murky bees. Man, Trum. I am a bit concerned that you might be having a stroke. Yes, Stitch. I saw your Himbo Hooters shirt, and it was very good. Are you just referring me to the fact that it existed? Because it remains very good. Which other bees do I need to... Vibrant bee, I need to restore Hootsuite. Ooh, I've got 2 vibrant bees, so I don't even need to use jelly. You're making it a crop top. That is... That is unforgivably hot, Stitch. You gotta calm down. Like, other people need to be able to do things. You're just gonna get everybody too aroused. Oh, by the way, I got one of these. I think I did this at the end of last stream. But I got a honey core powered sawmill, and basically it absorbs energy from nearby bees, and then it can just carve up wood automatically. Like, you don't need to do anything. It just does it for you. It's really cool. And the battery fills up if there are active bees nearby. Which, fortunately, is a very common thing. Always worth speaking to the captain. I was wrong. Today it was not worth speaking to the captain. I need to smoke these bees. That's a sentence. I entirely remember the context. Or, like, at least when that quote happened. Saying I remember the context is a little bit strong, because I don't remember what the question was. Okay, so honeybriar is the wrong kind of flower for this. I thought honey rose was good. Does it have to be swarmwort? That's bee's knees. Where's my swarmwort? Okay, I know swarmwort does calm them down, so let's just grab a bunch of that. Bizarrely, no, Nerf. The context was about my Wii U. Oh, they're no longer grumpy. It was just too cold for them. I think somebody asked if I had a white Wii U. And that was my response. Which is, I don't know, a little unhinged, even by my standards. Anyway, I bought a forge, so I should probably put it somewhere. Oh yeah, BCCV emotes are back. Neat. That makes me immensely happy. Why can I not do anything with the forge? I can't do anything with the forge? Was this just a big waste of money? Has the game tricked me? Like some sort of trickster? Anyway, let me go check. Wait. Should be able to learn more about the Murky Bee now. There we go. This aggressive territorial species has long infested the swamps of the archipelago, and only the recent invention of smoke alchemy has allowed modern islanders to traverse these regions safely. So the Murky Bee and the Drowsy Bee can give me the Stubborn Bee. Well, the Murky Bee and the Misty Bee can give me the Hermit Bee. Yeah, I've already got the Hermit Bee, so I'm not too concerned about that. I've got to say, Sage, Ham Dance with the Fart is very powerful. How do I get the domesticated? Oh, it doesn't tell you how to make it from there. It'll be some combination of bees I've already got. Ooh. Okay. Glowing Bee and Dream Bee gives me the Twilight Bee. Now, I believe the issue with the Glowing Bee was just environment. So if I could take a Glowing Bee down to the swamps, it's a bit frustrating that I don't have... You can get things in this game that change the climate for you. I don't have that. But what I do have is reasonably easy access to the swamps. Yeah, the advantage of hams is that it's technically always synced up. Dream Bee and Drowsy Bee can also give me the Twilight Bee, and that has the advantage that those don't need a hot climate. Dream Bee and Glowing Bee. Okay, so Dream Bee and Drowsy Bee. I can maybe start working on that. See, this is what happens in this game. I forget how good it is at pulling me in with these little things. Drowsy and Murky gives me Stubborn. Drowsy and Verdant gives me Domesticated. Okay. So I'm not too far from being able to almost fill out tier 3. And then Drowsy and Dream gives me Twilight. Let's start working on the Drowsy Bee and the Dream Bee. Since I know... Yeah, since I have reasonably easy access to both of those. I am going to immediately tell Max. Okay, so I do need to still keep working on that. I can grab a Dream Bee. And there was Drowsy Bee, right? This isn't the Swarmer, which is what I would have liked, but it'll still produce some. Drowsy Bee and Dream Bee. Hello, Baba. Drowsy Dream Queen. We're just keeping up a good population of uncommon bees. Which, to be fair, we don't really need. What I can do... Yeah, this is the best of it. What I can do is remember that I should genuinely be putting frames in there so that I can get stuff. I don't know why I've been forgetting to do that. I guess it's because I'm just too much of a himbo. I have a glowing queen. That's interesting. Actually, didn't know that I had that. Yeah. Let's go check on my island, but Max is adorable. Max deserves a lot of good things. Didn't I have a bunch of swarm wart? I must have done a silly thing, like put all of it in instead of just one. Oh, wow. I don't think they're even active. While... Yeah, I don't think they're even active unless you have a smoker. Which just makes breeding them really difficult. Good lord, Tron, that sounds scary. Yeah, they don't even breed or work if they're grumpy. That's a bit difficult to deal with. And yes, that is very worrying for the spectators. Just get a bunch of swarm wart. Hello, meat. You know what? I'm going to acknowledge that's a sentence I never thought I would say. Hello, meat. I do find it very funny when people act like it's weird that I eat bacon or pork. And I'm like, do you not know that pigs are cannibals? Pigs will eat pigs. Frequently just for no good reason. Just because they're available. Yeah, cannonballism. Are you a new butterfly? You are. The masked butterfly. Children are told scary stories about the floating masks with glowing eyes that guard the swamps. Eventually they'll discover the masked butterfly and the lies told to protect them. The whole butterfly aspect I still don't fully get. What? faded butterfly. Like a tiny flying panacea, the faded butterfly uses carbon capture to feed off the malodorous odors, amplifying wholesome natural smells like petrichor, incense, and apple pie. Increases the duration of nearby smokers. That's a really cool effect. Just sort of replay of the guy that flipped. It ended with the camera pointed at the driver. He looked okay. Yeah, Sage, you know, objectively the best smells. It would have been smart to plant some... What is this? Long enough. I am going to go fetch some flowers and plant them here. That's interesting, Meat. Hello? Yeah. Let's plant some more flowers down south. Is it necessary? Of course not. Is it fun? Yes. Bumblebees are so cute. And my niece calls all insects bumblebees. It's fucking adorable. Okay, so that should result in a few more things potentially affecting them. We'll see. Smage, hit me with your actually. Yeah, Shadow Mage. She doesn't understand the important intricacies of, you know, how we categorize different animals. And she must learn. Because if she keeps getting it wrong, the beatings will continue. Just getting a bunch of swarmwort from my smoker. But if I need to do more breeding, it is quick and easy. Whoops. Yeah. Keep pumping out the vibrant bees. Till we've got them all happy. We'll take those frames when they're full. The user interface is not perfect, but it does the job. I do want to work with the glowing bee at some point, but not today. It's fine, Beba. Context is for cowards. Vibrant bee, I thought would be closer to better now. That is a very good tip, thank you, Beba. All the swarmwort I could need. Leave some for breeding, I guess. Honestly, I could probably just check the check this at some point. Just one. I really wish there was a way to grab one of an item. I can't be the only person who wants that. Also, how many bees have I discovered now? 18. Which I think means that I can actually get something new from Benjamin. I think at 18, I can get the heater. And the heater means that I can start creating... basically a swamp-type environment nearby. That's very useful. Clear up a lot of space by just getting rid of those. I don't need this lily pad now. Genuinely, what do I do with this forge now? I've got a forge and nothing to do with it. It's not an experience I expected to have, but here we are. And let's put my sawdust away for now. I do really like the clockwork machines. I know they're not quite as fancy as the genuinely automated ones, but they're still really neat. Yeah, once I figure out how the smoker works, not smoker, the heater works, I can potentially start breeding a lot of bees further north. Oh, hi, lightning. That was not something I expected. And the rain is slowing that down. Ugh. Oh, thank you, Beba. I really like that. It's hard to pick a single favorite, but that one is very good. Which one did you want? Which did you wish for? You wanted the Source Kit? Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get it.
Unacceptable!
It truly is unacceptable. Where is it? Now I'm trying to find it just to play it for you, and I can't find it. I was trying to be, like, super cool and nice, and it's just not happening. I was trying to be the cool streamer, but the cool streamer wasn't cool. I will make it happen. I shall find a way. Where are you? I know you exist. Do you exist? Fuck. There we go. There we go. But nobody caught Source Kit, so it doesn't matter. I realize I put a lot of effort into that for very little gain. I do not apologize. I might as well wait around here while he finishes up. She, the queen. And you know what? I'm gonna like segregate it just for practicality reasons. I can start creating an area where I would potentially have my hot bees. That sounds weirder than it was intended. I can accept that. We'll put it in the middle probably. So it only needs fuel. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. It only needs fuel, which means I could at least breed a bunch of muggy bees, potentially. Okay, that is very good to know, Trom. Thank you for keeping us updated. Hey! New kid on the block, Peak, demonstrates their natural talents by restoring the vibrant bee. Oh, they grow up so fast, cooed beloved local celebrity Nana. Wait, that implies Nana is actually her name? Which I adore as a concept. Like, the moment she became a grandmother, she legally changed her name to Nana. Which is super adorable. Okay, so we've got all green up to the Murky Bee, who is very difficult to breed because not only climate, but also just there's the issue of the smoker. Muggy Bee at least does not require any special... it doesn't require a smoker. So I might see if I can breed up the Muggy Bee. Barnaby, you have any Muggy Bees I could buy? Oh, please tell me you do. You don't, do you? He'll sell you a lot of bees for not a lot of money. Apparently not the Muggy Bee, or at least not today. Do you have any Muggy Bees in here? Misty Vibrant. There we go. Muggy Bee. Because I can, with the heater, give them a nice environment. Gotta make another swarmer so long. Which I need 15 infused wood planks. I do not have 15 infused wood planks. And I need 15 logs as well. What I can do is keep my 15 logs. This should give me not enough planks of any kind. I've got to have more planks somewhere, right? Am I just being blind? Yeah, I've got tons of planks. What am I talking about? And I should have quite a bit of resin as well. That's not a major concern. I honestly don't know why that became a quote. Somebody must just have thought, I don't know, the way I said it was funny, I guess? Which, valid. Not that one. No. Okay, and then that only takes. I'm gonna have to get some more logs to make more candles to make more money. Fortunately, this little grove I'm cultivating up here is basically infinite because an acorn only takes like 2 days to grow in this world. Isn't sustainability fun? I have another axe. Oh, so this is a honey core axe that I got from Bobby down in the Frozen Islands. And not only does it last longer, it also cuts way faster. That's neat. Yeah, let's charge this up. By the way, I did think today was maybe going to be the last Apico stream. Just because things have been going a little bit slowly. And yet, every time I think that, I keep coming back to it. It is a game that holds my attention even when I think it's going to stop. No, I want at least some of my logs. Egg, don't be a fool. I wanted a Warmer. That's a bit frustrating. It can't take items directly from your backpack for crafting. I don't know how easy that would be to program, but that is something I would like them to figure out. Sage, tell me. Yes? I didn't have the backpack open, so I can't comment on that part of it. Sage, that's very exciting. I know different people like different things. I don't get compact keyboards. I want my keyboard to be as big and honking as possible. So bees don't like this climate. It's too cold. Well, do I have news for you? Oh no, Sage! But you don't need to explain it. Different people like different keyboards for different reasons. It's just that, for me, like, I really like my numpad. Anytime I type numbers, I just find it much faster. And I have a big desk all to myself. So, like, I just like big ol' honkin' keyboard. But that ain't for everybody. And I accept that. Also, yeah, wrist health is, like, any kind of health is the best reason to do any of this stuff. Also realize my bee hotel ain't done anything. I'm just gonna quickly look up online how to do the bee hotel stuff. Because maybe I'm doing it wrong? Maybe I'm putting the wrong things in? Okay, so they just straight up don't tell you what you need to put in there. So you need at least 5 leaves, at least 5 twigs, and honeybriar is the wrong thing. You need at least 5 shrub saplings, apparently, for the first solitary bee. Which is so kind of arbitrary. I can never remember which game I was talking about when I described it as Splatoon but shitty. But it's not the only game to have been that, whatever it is. Oh yes, Hermit Bee I wanted to study, and then I wanted to start rehabilitating. Okay, hello. The bees will save you. I don't know what you need saving from, but they'll do it. Hermit Bee. Oh yeah, I've already read about this one. So they're very rarely, like, particularly fertile. Which sucks a little bit. Sorry, just doing a big ol' hydrate. Oh no, Oki. So it's your motherboard? Um, that's really bad. Is there anything you can do? Other than replace it? I thought you replaced your motherboard quite recently, or was that just your graphics card? Yeah. That really blows. That was a great piece of advice there, Bella. Oof, that's really rough, Oki. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't quite explain it, but this particular track that's playing now gives me very strong Xenoblade vibes. Yeah, in some places. I've already got a bunch of bottled Apicola that I just haven't sold. So that's neat. I just got money waiting around there. Okay. I guess we just keep breeding drowsy bees. We can also get some more wood for our heater. Fortunately, this is not going to be a major issue, because the wood provides a lot of time, a lot of heating time. And you can repopulate these groves pretty quickly and pretty densely. Your subscription is on Hoid. Man, Beba, that's really important. Hold these nuts. Yeah, like all those times I responded to those very important, very real yeah, those fraud messages for my Visa card. I don't have a Visa card. I'm just gonna wait around because I want to see more muggy bees happen. Come on. 5, 4, 2, 1. Bees. And we can start rehabilitating this guy. Yeah, it is always very funny when they're trying to get you to click on something for a service you don't even use. Like, guys, you could not be more wrong about this. I did that the wrong way. Alright, we can keep making candles. These can go into here. Yeah. I think this one's got my sticks. Does? Thank you for the dukes, Nikki. One day. I really like that sad emote. I need many bottles, sir. You're gonna make me rich. Yeah, Beba, it is probably trying to avoid spam filters, which phones don't typically have, but you know. That doesn't stop people from being dumb. Okay, that's going to be a different product, so... let's sell what I've got so far. Hey, 300 monies. I must have spent so much on bottles. Bebe, you ended up using the correct there. I cannot explain to you how sexy that is. So, you know, congrats on that. Sage, I sometimes do the first part of that. Okay, Sage, that is hot. Why do you smell like coconut and vanilla? I assume that's not just your natural musk. Oh, okay. And by the way, the fuck sells you music? Which you can put in your jukebox. Oh, well, I already bought the Pascorum. I wish you couldn't buy stuff you already owned. Like, it's not the biggest deal. Anyway, as I said, I am on my way slowly to fill. So, tier 2 I've all discovered, but I'm still rehabilitating 3 of them. Tier 3, I know how to get Stubborn Bee, Domesticated Bee, and Twilight Bee, so that's huge. Jurassic Bee, I have no idea. Probably something to do with the Fiery Bee. The Fiery Bee and the Stubborn Bee give me the Blazing Bee, which is way down here in tier 4. Fiery and Regal give me the Empress Bee. Oh my lord. So I was wrong about that. Right, the Frosty Bee. I'd forgotten about that cutie. Frosty and Regal gives me the Crystal Bee. Ooh. And Frosty and Stubborn gives me Arctic. So, Ancient Bee? God, that's a cool name. Okay, so tier 3 breeds with other tier 3 to give me tier 4, which makes sense. Let's get the last in tier 3. It's something to do with up here. Verdant and Drowsy can give me Domesticated. Easy. Dream and Drowsy can give me Twilight, which I think I was busy working on. Maybe the Jurassic bee is just a bee I have to find. Because, like, the Murky Bee, the Mugging Bee, the Glowing Bee, and the Rocking Bee, all of those were bees I found. I didn't breed them. And Frosty Bee and Fiery Bee were the same. So I think the Jurassic Bee I just have to find somewhere. Which is its own cool thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the breeding aspect of this game. But I also like the discovery aspect, because that's also neat. I can start breeding the Muggy Bee with some other bees once I've rehabilitated it. In fact, the Muggy Bee and... Oh, okay. Muggy Bee is not really worth breeding with anything. Because I've got both Hermit and Worker. Oki, with Healthy at a 1 and Very, Very Unhealthy at a 10, I would say your comfort food should be 6 to 7. Like, you don't want your comfort food to be a tin of frosting. That's too far. But you don't want your comfort food... I mean, I suppose for some people, salad is a comfort food, but those people are wrong and weird. So yeah, I would say 6 to 7. Fries are a good comfort food. Fries are not that unhealthy in reasonable doses either. Soup is healthy comfort food, though. I mean, during my really bad depressive episodes, my comfort food was just like a tin of condensed milk, which is really delicious and really bad for you. No, KFC is exactly where you want it to be. KFC is your 6 to 7. Hell, depending on what you get, KFC can be better than that. Oh, it just occurred to me, I don't have my smoker. So I'm over here, but it's impossible for me to do anything with... Okay, at least... I can at least find out if I'm right about the Jurassic Bee. Sage, I'm defining comfort food as I had a shitty day, and I would like to not feel shitty. Yeah, Sage, we have the same brain. You have, Sage, and I appreciate it every time. I don't remember where Bobby is. Anyway, I found Bobby. Do I need an anvil as well as... Oh, that repairs damaged tools. That's actually neat. Auto centrifuge used to extract bee produce from both filled and uncapped frames. Okay, but not... They have to be uncapped. It doesn't, like, uncap them for you. Which would be super neat. But would be too much to hope for. You! It's you! That's where the Jurassic bee is. I don't even know how to interact with it. I wonder if I can bring a heater here to melt that and discover the Jurassic bee. Pizza is very good comfort food. Okay, if we're talking about juices that are a staple beverage, then I'm actually very glad because my local Metro has started carrying the best fruit juice. I will not be taking any input on this. But I will be seeing if other people agree or are wrong. So, chat, what's the best fruit juice? Yes, Juice, I did. Oh, that made me very happy. Oh. There was a bee there. Chad, I got juked. Is Drowsy Dream the one I'm looking for to make... Dream Bee plus Drowsy Bee can make a Twilight Bee. So Dream Bee, Drowsy Bee. Anyway, guava is the best fruit juice. Oh, my... You know, I think my favorite thing about that Oki is it makes literally 0 sense. I'm gonna get... It's expensive, but I'm gonna get another heater. Because I think that's what I need to do to discover the Jurassic Bee. Good lord, Trump. Sea of these nuts. It is weird, Juice. Anyway, I'm gonna drain this tank completely. God, that must be such a weird race, Trump. Also worth noting, I know nothing about the Indy 500 except cargo fast. And even that is mostly an assumption based on the fact that, you know, it is a race. Wait. Is it not 500 times around the track? I had always assumed that that's what the 500 meant. It's a 500-mile race. Okay. That makes some amount of sense. You're too big, Deuce. Sorry, was that rude? Did I come on a bit strong there? You're drowsy. Doesn't super help me. Built like the Kool-Aid Man is such a wonderful image. I do want to visit the Golden Island. Like, I don't know how to do it, but I would like to achieve that before I stop streaming it. I will say, I do worry, and I think it's just me over-worrying about things, but I do worry when I stream a game like this for many weeks in a row, that it's gonna get boring, and even when chat tells me it's not boring, I still think it's boring, because my brain lies to me. Okay, so let's see if I'm right about the heater. I am! The block's getting smaller. Life finds a way. That's the achievement, by the way. It's Greg, hello. Jurassic Bee. Despite recovering several frozen prehistoric specimens from archaeological digs, very little is known about Apis praetorita. It is highly likely that the species is now extinct and lost to us. Not if I can do anything about it, baby. Looks like it just produces wax, which is fine. Well, thank you, me. That's kind of what I need. So yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, so let's find out what kind of climate this dude likes. And I think we can slightly cheat that. Also you, meat. So these guys clearly don't like it very cold. Oh, I can test. I'm gonna leave that heater here just for the moment. I associate the name Rita with the train song. That is to say, the song by the band Train, not the song about trains. I don't think I know that Beatles song. Or at least I don't know that reference. I genuinely like that we all have completely different associations. Or that, Greg. Beba, you're in the worst state. Wyoming. No. It sucks. Thanks. Misty B, I don't think produces anything I particularly like. No, it just produces a dye, which I don't use. The Hermit Bee, however, produces, I think, the thing I need to finish off my quest with the captain. Who is it, Trom? I won't know them, but I would still be curious to know. Yes, what I wanted to check... I'll just release these Misty Bees. Actually... okay, I've got purebred Misty Bees in the box. It's fine. Let's find out... Okay, so the Jurassic bee is fine in temperate climates. That's why its hive was frozen over. It was bad for the bee that it was where it was. That's really neat. Joseph Newgarden. He's been on the IndyCar circuit for about a decade. Heck, that's neat for him. Hell yeah, Nikki. Oh. That's very exciting. I genuinely love the fact that something that is objectionable to a huge portion of this population has become a joy within my community. Just because we keep doing it. Oh, the time has come? My first solitary bee. The cutter bee. The cutter bee uses its jaws to cut out neat circular sections of leaf that it rolls into a nursery chamber for its eggs, alongside some pollen, before sealing it off with another leaf. Okay, so it likes twigs, leaves, and shrub saplings. Okay. This is very exciting. Okay, and I can't pick these up. So you've got to check on this quite regularly. I'm trying to get out of my boat. And I cannot. There we go. Fine, I'll buy your super expensive bee habitat. Okay, so you put the leaves and the sticks and things in here. And the bees take those and turn them into more bees? Oh yeah, I've been playing too much Zelda. But I will acknowledge, is good. Is perhaps too good in some ways. Okay, so I don't actually need the heater down south anymore. But yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of the new Zelda. I'm not going to discuss anything about it because I know a lot of people haven't played it and would like to experience it completely fresh, which is completely fair. Frankly, I'm doing very much the same thing. I'm avoiding any channels I see streaming it because I want my experience of it to be fresh. Oh, I'm not doing story Trump. Sorry, Nerf. What are you even talking about? Story is for cowards and communists. You know what? I'll leave this here until these get a few more generations. For some reason I thought it was Trom. Don't judge me, Greg. Just because I'm dumb and my brain doesn't work. But yeah, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. There is a lot I'm really liking about the new mechanics. I am not able to do with those new mechanics what I've seen some people do. But I've still been doing some fun things. Which really, what more do I need? You're gonna need a bunch more fuel. And also, oh, do I not have, there we go. But yeah, I don't think I've done any major story in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I've done... I'm trying to figure out a way to say this that isn't a spoiler for people who haven't played, but will also make it clear for people who have played. I've done the picture things. I've done a lot of those. Juice. Juice, we're all about that. There's no need to apologize. Yeah, so I've done a lot of picture things, and I've been exploring like one of the major new things. I'm genuinely trying not to spoil anything, so I'm keeping this very vague. You probably know what I mean if you're playing the game. Me too, Greg. A few times now. And it's very exciting every single time. The fun thing about the Jurassic bees, they don't seem to require any specific climate. They just need a heater to discover them. I think these guys give me wax cylinders, so... Wax is definitely worth getting. I want sticks and shrubs. Or sticks and something else, maybe? Wait. Has this box been here the whole time? Am I the one who put this box here? I'm so confused. I don't think I've ever seen that. Leaf ball? The compressed balls of green leaves formed by cutter bees make for a great herbal tea. Neat. I'm gonna need a lot more shrubs and leaves. I hope I'm not going to run out of shrubs. Like, I know you have to replant trees. But I hope the shrubs come back on their own. Because I kind of need them to. Yeah, the currency is rubies. Juice. Literally everything in this game has a pun name. Except Skipper, interestingly. I just noticed that. Skipper and Nana don't. But all the other characters are like Barnaby and Benjamin. And... what's your name, Nam? And Beatrix. And... that's just how this game goes, and I adore it. Jurassic bees are also active at all times of the day and night, which is really cool. I did not know that I had Jurassic bees in here. Murky bee I can figure out once I've got a smoker available. Basically, once the muggy bee has fully recuperated, I can start breeding murky bees in there. And I will need the smoker, but that's okay. It's a bit frustrating to have to keep it going, but it is as it must be. As it must be. Uh, some good stream-related news, by the way, is I strongly suspect we're no more than about 2 weeks away from starting Hollow Knight. And I say that because I don't think there's much left to Sonic. Yeah, Greg. Hollow Knight is my next major playthrough. I guess, Greg? Very little, Sage. I have watched a few people play, like, randos of it. But, yeah, that's about it. Which I understand is also the correct amount to know about that game. Now, fun thing is part of the reason I chose Hollow Knight is I was like, I'm sick of playing super difficult games all the time. So not super difficult, but just I've been playing a lot of games that don't make me happy, so let's choose a good game. And then everybody said, oh, you thought this was going to be easier than Dark Souls? No, it's actually going to be impossible, and you are going to piss your and other people's pants. But yes, everybody's telling me it's super difficult. Okay, so I'm getting Nikki telling me that I'm going to die instantly, and I'm getting Sage saying, no, it's not that hard. I could do it blindfolded with my feet on fire. So I don't know. I don't have a form meet, but I do have a channel point redeem, and I just have a Google Doc where I add them. So it's side-scrolling Bloodborne. Good to know. You didn't, Greg. But you sort of implied it. That's okay. Why do I have so many dream bees? Dream bees are fine. I don't need to keep breeding dream bees at this rate. We'll keep a few dream bees in a box, which we already have. Let's Jurassic Bee this up. Now that the Swarmer is free. Interesting, Sage. That's something I'm not super good at. It is worth noting, I said that I would play Hollow Knight. I never actually said that I would finish Hollow Knight. So if I don't finish it, I have still met the requirements of the thing. Greg, I'm going to make an unpopular, but I think correct suggestion. Which is, if you want to play a really good Souls-like, play Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 1 is good, but it's incredibly janky in places. It's a lot of fun, but Dark Souls 2 also just likes to kick you in the dick for fun. Which, you know, isn't for everybody. Whereas Dark Souls 2, bizarrely, I feel is a little bit fairer. I don't find Dark Souls 2 janky in nearly the same way. Like, the big thing for me, the thing I keep coming back to, is the Bed of Chaos. The Bed of Chaos is the worst thing a game has ever done to me. No, Stitch, because you're wonderful. You are chaotic, but that's not a bad thing. You see, Sage, that's important. Whereas Dark Souls, even at its best, is very janky. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Hollow Knight, and you all ain't gonna dissuade me. As much as you are apparently trying. I mean, the way Silksong is going, I'm gonna play it on release. Ooh, what's this? What is Roburum? To the wiki. Ooh, I can add it to Apicola? It's a spice? And it makes... Oh. So the Apicola from that is even more valuable than the one from the Dream Bees. which is really good. See, I'd assumed that that thing, since it's the same shape as the wax canister, was a wax canister. But I was a fool. A fool, chat. Don't you see? Let's get 13 of these. 14 of these, I guess. And let's bottle some fancy Apico. Fermenting slowly, but it's happening. Yeah, Jurassic bees seem to be like super productive. Which is neat. But I don't like the rain. More muggy bees. Should hopefully get me close to them being fully rehabilitated. There we go. Fearless Explorer P braves the foul waters of the swamps and restores the muggy bee. What do you mean foul waters? Hissed one disgruntled botanist. Nah, they're right. Those waters are stinky. But it's worth it for good bees. I mean, I'll cram quarters in Sage even though they're not a game. We're flirting, Sage. No, Sage, your butt crack is full of pennies, because that's the coin return slot, and I keep putting in the wrong kind of coin. Y'all are very funny. I hope you know that. Oh, it's too cold for you. Sage is gonna die, unable to breathe, gasping. And the last thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna do just a keyboard smash, and we'll all think they're okay. I got an achievement for planting so many trees. Sage can't break a fiber. She's too busy breaking your heart. Or at least my heart. Very important thing there. Oh, that's good, Sage. I might end stream a little bit early today, because Where's my... There we go. I am making dinner this evening, and I don't want it to be too late. I cannot bring myself to create a throne, because y'all are generous enough already, and I'm terrified that if I put even a single thing on there, it would just be immediately done. Wait, where's my ship? Boat? Boat? Y'all, I lost my boat. I will not meet. Unless you're saying that for Sage's benefit, in which, yes, throne, what the heck? Okay, so it gives you hints about what different kinds of bees would like. That's neat. Oh, and it also gives you hints about environment based on the background. So I'm going to focus on the cutter bee at the moment. But I can start working on the scrapper bee with what I have. I don't know if I've ever made this clear, chat. But this game, quite good. More bee. Okay, so I don't need to examine it again. I am making a chicken and rice bake. I saw a recipe the other day. Basically, you cook up some chicken thighs, chop them up small, and just put them in a pot with some rice, some veggies, and some stock. And then you just like bake it for a long while. And it looks super sloppy, and I'm sure it's also super delicious. What was I thinking? What was I doing? Where did I come from and where did I go? Truly, these are the great questions about generation. I'm gonna need some sticks. I grabbed those planks. Don't take them away from me, please. I need more. I have to have more leaves, right? That cannot be all the leaves I have, unless I threw all of my leaves away. It's not as many leaves as I would like, to be honest. I would like somewhere in the many leaves. Actually, I think this guy here sells leaves and sticks. Shawarma is good. Get shawarma. Sage? I mean, if you can. Yes, okay. Did I take the perfect number of those? Because if so, that's really cool. Build-A-Bear with meat is technically just another kind of Build-A-Bear. Or it's Frankenstein's monster. You're correct. So, based on this hint, sticks or logs can go into here to start working on the other solitary beat. The cutter bee is now thriving. Wait a sec, I already rehabilitated the muggy bee, didn't I? Yeah, why am I still doing this? Because I'm a dingbat is why. So fun fact, the Jurassic bee is considered extinct in-game. So, am I just committing some kind of abomination before both God and man? by continually bringing this thing back from the brink. Ooh, I should learn more about this species before I do anything else. Pop it under a microscope to learn its traits. Oh, that was enough. The species is active during all hours and prefers a temperate climate. Lifespan can be long or ancient. Productivity is very slow. Also, fertility tends to be low and is a bit unstable. Adds a smoky flavor to homemade Apicola. So, meat, it's that, but still also happy little... happy little bees. Like, they don't stop being happy little bees just because we play God with them. At least I hope they don't stop being happy. Yes, Sage? I swear it wasn't me, except for that time it was. Sage, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't have a Throne account and I don't know how to contribute. It's very kind that somebody did, but that somebody wasn't me. I adore you and I would if I could, but that wasn't me. So Meat is confirming that they would and could, but didn't. Sage heard me say one nice thing and assumed it was because of this. That's very cute of you. Yeah, Twitch is not great at links. Also, Meat, that is one of the most threatening things anybody has ever said in the context of let me be kind to you. I think it was 9. Okay. Gonna need to buy another smoker, unfortunately. One thing I find very interesting about this game is a lot of the items you need for like doing various things are just available out in the world. How many bees have I discovered? 19. I need 20 for the... There's a heater, but there's also a cooler. Or... It's not called a fridge, but it kind of should be. And I think I need to have discovered 20 bees to get that. Oh. No, I can't do that. I can't completely destroy this hive. It'll just break my heart to do it. It might even be too cool for them here, but it doesn't matter because... Yeah, it's too cold for them. But I couldn't just take away all the bees. That would make me the villain. Why is my community so neat and cool and generous and kind? Like, that was just a really nice thing to do, mate. I can put the heater in here. And yeah, I think I need to have got 20 bees in order to get the... Yeah, the cooler. And unfortunately, that doesn't include solitary bees. Okay, so... Murky and drowsy is basically what I want to work on next. But for that, I'll need another smoker. Or will I? Can I use the smoker I have in the swamps? Yes. Yes. I may eventually need multiple smokers, but not today. Greg, I am playing the game. Unless you mean the game that I just lost by thinking about the game, in which case everyone's always playing the game. Greg, I do intend to play, I believe it was Paper Mario that you suggested, and I do intend to play it. So worry not. You know what? No. now that I can do hot things at home, I can just do the hot thing at home and not have to come here every time. Sage, did you know that and I suspect everybody here loves you? Because it's true. Yeah, drowsy bee, keep going. How many frames do? Enough. They only ever fill up 3 at a time. Oh! I just got a bunch of empty frames there, which I haven't been using, apparently. They look like they've never been used. Okay. So, also, I have another swarmer here. I'm going to position it nicely. You can snap to grid by holding shift, and it just makes everything a little bit neater. So that would be, and I'm just preparing this for next time, because I am going to finish stream soon, a drowsy bee and a murky bee. I only have murky queens. That's interesting. I'm going to have to breed up some murky bees first. And then... yeah, I'll do all of that. And what calms you down? Lots of fairly common things. We'll take these. What are these? Sunflowers? Beekeeper's Delight. We'll grab a bunch of them. And use these to calm you down. Once you're calm, we'll start producing bebes. Hello, Shaman Cat. It is good. Gravity Falls was a great show. I mean, is a great show. Let me not suggest that it stopped being great. Don't need that at the moment. Ooh. What I can start breeding is, what is it, the glowing bee? Because this also needs hot environments. And I think I've got a glowing queen somewhere. Yes, glowing queen. There we go. Oh, one wish? Man, that's tough. Yes, Sage, it was lovely having you there as well. God. Like, the easy thing is just money. Because for better or worse, like, we live in a society. Like, having more money makes things a lot easier. But I don't know. I feel like if you have genuine wish power, then, like, getting rid of the parts of society that require money. Obviously, you word it better than that. But that would be neat. See, Nerf, that would be great if you had more than one wish. Yeah, Greg, I do want to do more of that. Just because it's good fun. Everybody had a good one. Everybody, including me, seemed to have fun. That's a good wish. If we're doing TV show wishes, then I would wish for another season of Firefly as good as the original. So I did say I was going to stop a little bit early today, but that appears to have been false. I seem to have lied to both myself and everybody else. It makes you feel better. It wasn't intentional. Nerf, that is powerful, and I'm proud of you. Oh yeah, Greg, that'll happen. I think it was 13 of these. And then I can sell those, because they don't seem to do anything except be sellable. I mean, that sounds neat, Greg. Oh yeah, I brought the Hermit Queen so that I could start breeding Hermit Bees here. Oh no, I do need 2 smokers because these guys want different things. Different flowers. That's tough. And I can't even get in here to take that one out. That's a bit frustrating. I'm gonna need another smoker. Or just... Is there anything in common between what calms these 2 down? You know what? I'll figure that out next stream. I do genuinely need to finish up so I can make dinner. Bless you, Sage. Anyway, let's see who we can raid. Chairs Live, Smoothies Live. Ooh, Smoothies playing Cult of the Lamb, which might be fun. There's a couple of people that might be fun to raid. Man, I would love to raid Yui, but he's playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I know way too many people don't want to see that. You know what? Let's raid Gamer. Gamer's raided me a bunch of times. They're playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Let's give them some love. Yeah, it was really fun, Sage. Thank you for being here as well. Yeah, thank you all for joining me. This was a really nice, relaxing stream. We made a lot of good progress, but more than that, it was just really relaxing. It was neat to have you all here. Apico will return next week Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Time. This Wednesday, I'm going to be continuing with Sonic 06. I might be a little bit late to that one because my dad's got a dentist appointment at 4:30 and I need to go with him. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I will see you all around. Say hi to Gamer for me. I hope you have a good one, everybody. Ciao.